as a sumo deadlifter, you've got to be able to abduct your legs, opening them up, externally rotate at the hips, opening them up so you can get in that nice wide position and not just get into that position, but also find balance and generate force and strength from that position, okay? We're gonna do some frog position work that is going to help with that. Basically, we're gonna take the legs wide, keeping the feet in alignment. I'm gonna stretch out this inner portion for 60 seconds, and then we're gonna go into some contracted, active mobility movements by driving the knees in, driving the knees out, and even performing some internal and external rotation in those positions. So I'll show it from the front first, then I'll flip around and show it from the side, okay? So we're gonna go forearms and knees, getting nice and wide at the knees here, okay? The wider, the better, as long as you're comfortable and as long as you can have a relatively neutral position through the spine. So we don't want to be super arched, but we also don't want to be rounded out. We want to have that nice neutral position that allows us to get our muscles into a comfortable position to generate force and create mobility. All right, so hold for 60 seconds here, maybe sinking a little bit deeper as you go. And then when that 60 seconds is up, you got to squeeze your belly like someone's going to punch you, brace hard, and those knees are driving down into the ground and then in towards each other for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, then they're going to reverse. We drive down and then away from each other for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right? So the idea there is to do 2 sets, 5 reps, 5 seconds moving in and down, 5 reps, 5 seconds moving out and away, okay? And then we'll add a rotational component, but I'm going to show you that from the side so you can see exactly what I mean. All right, so we're gonna get into this frog position, nice and wide, all right? Find that healthy, neutral spine position, like so. Okay, if you need to, rock back and forth. That's a great way to free up some range of motion at the start of this. Okay, you can do that for about 60 seconds. Then we're gonna break positions, squeeze the core so that our spine does not change positions. As we do this, we're gonna go into those in and out contractions first, and then we'll go into our rotations. We drive down and in, trying to crunch the mat in between our legs for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then down and away, trying to rip the mat apart using our knees for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. After you've done your 5 reps, we're gonna do some internal, external rotation, okay? This is gonna be very, very difficult, and that's the idea. So internal rotation is the foot coming up, the knee staying down. It'll look like this: 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And external will be the opposite. Foot stays down, knee comes up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right? Now, you're not going to get a ton of range of motion there, especially in that external rotation where the knees are coming up. The idea is to keep that pelvis in the same position, because naturally when we're moving at the hips, the pelvis is going to want to move. You're going to want to shift that pelvis, rotate to get a little more range of motion, down or up, depending where you're going. But we want to limit the pelvis involvement and make everything come strictly from the hips. So make sure that you're bracing that position, using your core, locking your legs into place, and nothing moves except either the knee or the foot at the hip. So imagine there's an X on the front of your thigh. We're just trying to move that X inward and outward for internal and external rotation.